We'll see if this guy has a name here, though.
Thieves who steal from others need to be severely punished.
Nope, he's still called Haru's fiancé even here. Does he have a name? Does he have a name? It's a good question.
Haru, be a good girl. Come, be my toy.
I have no intentions of talking to you.
I'm very much in a Final Fantasy VII mindset where I'm like, oh, well, they're machines, so they're going to be vulnerable to lightning damage. We need to do some that. No, wait. It's Persona. We'll give it a try, though. Makes sense, but...
For the sake of changing my father's heart, I cannot lose! So this is Haru's true power. Haru. Alright, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Mapsio! Mapsio!
Okay, you knocked one down.
Bam pass. We will get straight with another Mapsio here with you.
On to the next.
If I wanted. But it's like the guys in the left and right are not vulnerable to that, so I'm going to try Agidine on them. Oh, fantastic. Alright, I need a fire damage from one of you.
Do it! My turn!
Which I feel I've got with an item. Oh, yeah, I'd used it recently, didn't I?
Give me my cue,
It's
Joker!
like, damn. Let's try gun then. We'll go with another Mapsy.
Nice one, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Out of the way!
I like how at the top of his head, whatever you want to call it, it's still got sort of like his hairstyle going on. It's still there in its own way. We don't need the Mapsio now.
Now, surround him!
Meow. So close.
Why? How can I be defeated by such inferior brats?
Persona!
I'll see be seeing you there, mate. Earn my bread. Money! I'd level up, I guess. Ooh, what'd you get?
Skill suits me.
That's a tough choice there. I'm gonna get rid of Miracle Punch. Until we get something really nice there, I feel that's much better.
I did it! I did it, Mono-chan!
What were you saying about her persona being weak?
He disappeared! Is that okay?
Are you sure you taught her how things work in here?
I did. Or so I thought. What's the point if she doesn't get it? Don't worry. Cognitive beings have no correlation to their real-world counterparts. You'll see when we get back. I guarantee he will be okay. Then he's not dead?
That's right.
Dude, does this mean we got a new teammate? Good to have ya.
She already has a code name. You can call me Noir.
I mean, that just seems strange without an E on the end.
Noir?
It means black in French. I'd like to be a heroine of justice, but the Phantom Thieves are on the darker side of the law. I chose the name Noir to remind me of that. There you have it.
As long as she's into it.
She created quite an elaborate backstory.
Noir. I like it.
See, this is something I'm looking forward to as someone who's now come around to Persona 5 because, again, it is very much in future when we go on to, say, Persona 6. I am not playing Persona 6 when it comes out. For obvious reasons. I disliked. Again, I want to point out, I didn't ever say I hate it. Well, I probably did at some random point as an exaggeration, but it's like I disliked Persona 5. Because it's just, there's several things wrong. I was happy other people enjoyed it. Like, other people enjoyed it, it was a success. which I'm very happy for because I want the Persona series to do well. I want the SMT series to do well. Whether or not I like it, that's irrelevant. I still want the series to do well. It's that sort of thing. So it's like, I didn't like it. And I had the motion sickness as well, which I forget about, to be honest. That's a thing worth bringing up. I'll talk about that when we start going around the dungeon, though. We got stuff to talk about there.
It conveys a dignity that won't bow down to others, as well as a rebellious spirit towards society. Thank you. Don't let your guard down, Noir. Our trip through the palace doesn't end until we steal the treasure, after all. Yes, sir! Someone's talking all big again.
Indeed.
Then...
Come now, let us continue forth. Right, so let's see about Haru's costumes now. New cinema outfit, so she's gonna have a big head for a while. Just hilarious. Right, so where's this treasure? Over there. Right, what do I want to talk about? A few things I want to bring up. So obviously, through this dungeon, we're going to be talking about several things. The differences I felt between Persona 5 and Royale. Clearly the way we came. The theories I had from the original version and this version. Bringing them together so we know we're up to speed on things going forward. And obviously, the Haru aspect.
Whoa, look at that! I can smell the treasure over in that direction. It's probably in that building.
That seems quite far off. It is difficult to ascertain the shortest route there as well.
We'll just have to keep going on whatever path we find for the time being. Let's go.
Alright, so for people who weren't really like watching along with when we were going through the original Persona 5 and stuff, I had figured out at some point, I think it was when we were doing Futaba's Palace, we'd figured out like what actually caused my motion sickness predominantly, and it was very much like the border, there was a blurry sort of border that was around the edge that corresponded to like inputs from what you were doing. It comes up occasionally still, but in a different format. As you can see here, there's no border around the edge. So it's like my mind was getting confused on what was happening between me pressing buttons here with the characters and like this.
Nice! We can use this as a safe room.
Yes, we can. But yeah, this sort of like aspect around the edge, it corresponds to what's happening in the middle of the screen. But what it felt like in the original version was more it was corresponding to your inputs from your controller. So it was causing my brain to get confused as to what am I controlling, the middle or the side? Which I believe then caused me to get motion sickness as a result of that aspect. So that's gone now. Which is like, it feels like they were aware that was a thing. Sweet, we can use this as a base to resume our dungeon crawling. It's like, you can see, we move around. It's like, it does change based on where you're looking. But before, it really felt like it was more corresponding to your inputs.
Now, let's get back to work.
Like, it very much feels like a kaleidoscope here, whereas before it just felt like a different thing mimicking a kaleidoscope, but wasn't a kaleidoscope. So like there, it's back. Why did it go for a while? I don't know. But yeah, it's also not as far into the screen as well. Like, say where... Let's get Makoto. Like, it'd probably be up to where Makoto is right now. Is where it originally was. But now, it's way further off to the side, so it's not intruding on what you're doing. So it feels just much better. Much better, and doesn't cause me to have motion sickness at all. So that vastly improved my enjoyment of the game. Obviously. Oh, hello. Getting an easy feeling. So I will credit Atlas for fixing that. Can I sit in these chairs? Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, credit Atlas for absolutely fixing that. I didn't see many people with the same problem as me. It's very much a me thing. We won't open. We need Noir's help once again. No, this one isn't a biometric authentication, and it might be hard to open it from here. We only need to look for a server or a terminal if we want to break it through. A server, huh? Okay, so where are we looking for a server? Is it this? I mean... Like, this looks like what you have to do. But no. So, a server is what we're looking for.
I can see it.
Somewhere. It can't just be in here, can it? I mean, that's just a chest. Where do you want me to go then, game? But yeah, like, clearly it was an aspect that they were aware of if they changed it, because there's no reason to change it. So they must have been aware of it themselves somewhere along the lines. Am I even going the right way? I don't feel like I am, although I will get you.
I'll reveal your true form.
It's like, if I'm looking for a server, it's like, it feels like it's meant to be down there.
A new move? I better keep up.
It's like, I'm gonna go double check again. Let's see what's going on as we carry on talking about what we're doing. What was the other aspect? Yes. The other changes from Persona 5 to this, it's the little touches here and there, the little scenes they had all over the place where it's like you learn more about the characters, how they feel.
I can feel it.
Like the counselor sessions. There was more going on with, like, when there was a festival scene or something like that. Ah, I see where I'm gonna go.
Show me your true form.
I didn't need to go back at all, but we did get some more XP from that, so there we go, up there. Yeah, it's just little scenes around the place. It's the stuff I was missing, because these guys did not feel like friends to me. And they were trying to portray them as friends. It was like, I'm not believing it.
Whoa!
Like, you haven't done enough to make me believe that's a thing. But now, no, that's fully resolved in this. There's other little things here and there with, like, with the story and the pacing feels much more tight now. So it is very much that aspect of this game is vastly improved.
Really?
Is this a terminal? Could this place be a server room? Watch this. Alright, that should open up a bunch of doors. Managed to grab a map of the place too. Awesome. That's incredible. This means our infiltration deeper into the palace should be easier, yes? I don't know about that. There are 3 more areas ahead. The barracks, the factory, and the airlock area. It's the airlock area I got up to, by the way, in case you're wondering. Sounds like a lot.
Wait,
Yeah. What are they making in that factory? Burgers? Uyghurs. Actually, I found one other interesting file when I was cracking into the system. It's called Project Escape to Utopia. There's some kind of blueprint inside too. Looks like whatever they're making for it is ginormous. Factory can't just be for burgers.
This is...
Escape to Utopia. What do you think that's supposed to mean? It ain't gonna matter if we can steal the treasure and make this palace disappear. Let's hurry. So yeah, it is very much a case of, like, I'm not going to be playing Persona 6 in future. When it comes out in its original form.
so strong!
Because they're bound to come out with a better version. They've done it with... Ooh, hello. They've done it with all the Personas recently, so there you are. It would be unwise. Alright, so there's a hook up there. Let's go see. It's a will seed room. But I have forgotten completely where I was now in what I was talking about. Yes, I'm not playing Persona 6 when it first comes out in its vanilla form. They will obviously upgrade it. Obviously, they've done it with Persona 3 several times, and Persona 5, and Persona 4 as well. Somehow I skipped over Persona 4 there. I don't know why. I don't know why. Red greed seed.
There's
Okay.
our first will seed. Let's keep it up.
Indeed, didn't want to miss that. I didn't hear any voices or anything then. But yeah, it is very much like, yeah, we'll be doing Persona 6 Frisbee. Whatever it'll be called. Whatever it'll be called. Still got several ideas over on YouTube comments as to what that could potentially be called. I'm gonna go with Frisbee now. Right, so that's sorted. Cool. Press the button. Don't work.
hey,
Doesn't this look like an elevator? It ain't doing anything though. But it doesn't seem to be completely out of order either. Perhaps it's another floor. Let's try coming back later. But one aspect related to the idea of, like, they've improved Persona 5 in this game to the point where it's like, I really, really, really enjoyed this game. It's Haru now for me. Oh dear. Still ain't opening even after all the Oracle's tinkering? This bastard really doesn't trust anybody, huh? Skull. It's alright. Father is clearly guilty of some horrible crimes. That's why we will stop him. I still need to think of a way to get past here, though. Can you figure something out, Oracle? If it's not a normal lock or a biometric one, I think it might use rank-based authentication. Basically, you gotta be at least a chief director to get through here. So even the robot employees have positions and ranks. What are you supposed to do about this? Steal someone's ID.
Perhaps it is.
You mean an employee ID? It's so used to authorize entry in the real-world company as well. You two are so smart, that's gotta be it. And it's decided. Let's find an employee with the rank of chief director or higher, and take their employee ID. Indeed. So I'm assuming this is where the elevator comes in. Hello?
Come on, man.
Look, there's a ton of them. You want to start taking their IDs? Not yet. If we go instead to their origin, there should be even more employees for us.
You're right.
Great idea. It should make it even easier to find a chief director. Let's head over there, Joker. Indeed. But yeah, Haru. He's not a character I really got to know because obviously this is as far as I got before. In the original version, this is as far as I got. So Haru to me is going to be an interesting character because she's new. She's very big-headed though.
I think...
Because she's got a big head. Because we should change that.
Yes.
We should change that. So let's change over Futaba's as well to a Demonica. We need to see what that looks like though when she's got it. Oh, it's one of those, is it? Yeah, that pretty much what Futaba normally wears is that, so just a different color really, isn't it? But yeah, it's because of me liking Royale, I'm gonna learn more about Haru now. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Hey,
So, how are we gonna go looking for this chief director thing? I did a scan of the area, but there are multiple larger readings around here. They're definitely different from normal robots, so it's probably one of them. So we need to find which one is the real one. How exactly will we do that?
Joker.
Look, it's them. Hurry, hurry. Go, we can't be late. Look, in that room, there's a bunch of other ones like it. By all appearances, that massive red robot must be quite important.
You're right.
True, even if it isn't a chief director, it might have some intel. Yes, let's head in there then.
I can see it.
Hey, you over there, who said you could stop working? If you aren't doing your jobs, I'm the one who gets chewed out by the section chief, you know. And I'm sick of him calling me useless. Yes, Chief Clerk, sir. He's got a point. The section chief's called me useless a number of times too. Like a catchphrase of his. Jeez, I wish he wouldn't yell at us specifically. What does he expect to get out of me by calling me useless? If I work any harder than this, I'll break down. Who are you? Get back to your stations. I'm the one who gets in trouble if you aren't doing your jobs, you know. Dude, we don't even work here. Skull, would you mind staying focused? Excuse me, you have a matter to discuss with the chief director? What? A matter with the chief director? No ranking grunts like you couldn't possibly have business that important? Now you're going back to your stations even if I have to use force. Well, it was worth a try. Get ready, everyone. It's all because of slackers like you that the section chief is so rude to me. He's always calling me useless or unreliable. Isn't it so unfair that I'm the only one who has to deal with this all the time? Sounds like this guy really doesn't like the section chief. Let's try and pump him for information, Joker. Do you hate the section chief? Everyone hates that guy. He marches around telling us all we're useless. We're trying to stay as far away from him as we can. I wish someone would just take care of the guy for us. Cut us a deal and we'll see. What? You mean you'll really get rid of him for me? No, wait, you're lying. You just want information on the section chief. Damn it. I could get rid of the section chief so easily with my wind power. But I'm just too scared to actually do it. So the section chief is weak to wind, is he? Didn't get any deets on the chief director, but this is still good. Looks like this guy's done chatting, so let's clean up Joker. Alright, so let's do Mafrela. Nice. So, let's go over and get some fire going. Fire rises. We won't button pass. Hold up. Bam bam da bam da bam. Do 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 do. Stefan up to the plate. 600 manis. Level up those.
Power courses through me.
Oh, this must be an employee ID card. Let me see, it says Chief Clerk on it. We're looking for one that's Chief Director of or higher, yes? This one should be okay for now. At the very least, it'll help us get to some new places. Yes, you can now enter areas restricted to those of Chief Clerk rank or lower now. Let's check the other side. Right, so, next thing we need to discuss is my theories. So we'll start with the ones I basically had from, what I remember anyway, from the vanilla version of this game. And we'll start with...
Is there a safe room nearby?
Igor. It's very much that case of...
Here. Wanna take a break?
No, not really. Right, yeah. Let's get back out there. Let's get back out there.
All right.
Yes, let's go.
Whoa! There's a strong-looking one up ahead.
He's blue as well. I want to dash into you.
I'll reveal your
There we
true
go.
form.
So, in the original version of the game, I was very much suspicious of... I wanted to attack him.
I'll reveal
There we go.
your true form.
Igor's change of voice. I feel that's an aspect that, obviously part of it was caused due to the unfortunate passing of his Japanese voice actor and stuff like that. But I do feel like
You're mine.
it's a case of they use that as part of the story. I don't feel that is Igor at all. I feel something else is going on there, and that's someone else is taking his place and taking control of the situation. Especially because he keeps referring to the Velvet Room as his Velvet Room. Now, the Velvet Room is meant to take on a sort of look and feel of the person's Velvet Room that it belongs to. So it's not Joker's Velvet Room at all. Let's talk to him though. Show me the money. And if it's not his Velvet
It's no
Room,
good. You can't talk to it.
whose is it? It has to be the person who says it's my Velvet Room. It's like, So you're the one who was being tested or whatever was going on with Igor, and something happened as a result of that. As to what? Don't know.
Joker, you're looking cool.
So just another all-out attack there. So that's where I stand on the Igor situation. Not sure what's happening with the twins though. There's something strange with the twins, because why would they be helping if Igor has been replaced or something? But what's going on there? Don't know. But that's where I am with my theories on what's happening there. That's nice, Ryuji. Thank you very much for that. And what else was that? Oh yeah, I'm just thinking like what else from the original game I had theories with. The other aspect was very much the mementos themselves. Like, due to its design and its look, there's a familiar feeling I get from it as I do with, say, Nocturne. There's a familiar aspect to that, and I'm wondering if the true palace of this game isn't going to be something like say, the final dungeon, the final palace, isn't going to be a certain character's. It's just going to be the last floor of mementos. Like, because society as we know it within this game is in a bad state. Even with, like, the Phantom Thieves coming along, they're rooting for, like, people to be taken out and stuff like that. It's like, that's something going on with society that needs fixing. That's the idea of this game. You can just feel that. That's what they're saying here. That's what they're doing. Can't open this from here. Try and see if you can find a card reader. Okay. So I feel like it's gonna be a case of adding in the Nocturne stuff. I feel like maybe the whole thing it's heading towards is we get to the end of Mementos, that being the actual true final palace, the final dungeon of this game, and we're presented with a choice, a reason. Again, going back to the whole idea of Nocturne and how that game works, and you're trying to find your own reason and recreate the world. I feel like that's what it's heading towards. Obviously, it's going to be, we need to fight God or something, because it always is. That's how SMT/Persona works. That's how it works. There's no question on that. That's what it'll be. Alright, lovely.
I'm so glad.
Yes, it opened! We might end up getting a Chief Director ID eventually if we keep getting higher and higher ranks.
Yes.
Agreed. Let's go about this one step at a time. Oh, and if you're feeling tired, be sure to stop in at a safe room, Joker. Well, I've been doing that occasionally. Now we've got 2 blue ones here.
Oh,
Hey, are those 2 giving orders to other robots? You guys think they might be the Chief Director or the Section Chief? Probably the Section Chief. Sensing something big further down, that one's gotta be the Chief Director. Ideally, we should secure the ID of the highest ranking one here. Yes. Can't reach the Chief Director with the ID we have now. And let's just beat one of them and swipe what we can. Hold up. The reading's not super clear, but I'm pretty sure only one of them's a Section Chief. So only one of them has our key. What's the plan? Shall we simply crush both of them? There's no need to waste our energy like that. We can talk to each one and compare what they say to the intel we have on hand. That way we might be able to tell which one is the Section Chief. Right, let's head this way first. What are you doing here? Get back to your workstations. Useless employees will be disposed of as scrap.
yes.
Hold on a second. We're in human resources, yeah. No one likes HR. And hurry up and state your business. I'm very busy. I don't have time to speak with worthless employees. Are you the Section Chief? You have some nerve making demands of your superior. You don't even know how to properly show respect. This is what I mean when I say you're useless. There we go.
Okay.
Listen to you calling everyone useless and worthless. Have you thought about those on the receiving end of your verbal abuse? If you want to complain, you should do so after you prove your usefulness. More importantly, I don't recognize your faces. Do you really work here? I have my doubts.
Yes.
It's time to decide, Joker. What should we do? Let's fight him.
Yeah.
Alright, there's no need for any more discussion. Take him down. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Who the heck? Are you trying to pick a fight with me? Here's another bossy looking one. Joker, let's work him over for some info. You have some sort of business with me. It's actually with your chief. Oh, the chief. Can't even call him that. He can't do a single thing right.
Oh, so
Well, it sounds to me like he's got some beef with the chief. Okay, if you play him right, he might dish some useful details. All he's got is his rank. He walks around all high and mighty, but he's not all that. Doesn't even have a clue that I know his weakness. Well, that's impressive. I know, right? Glad you agree. Wanna hear it? This is huge, so no telling anyone else. Got it? Psychokinesis, okay. Chief is weak to psychokinesis. Not even his industrial strength plating can save him from it. Well, maybe I should have kept that one to myself. That's a classic slip of the tongue. I don't think he has any more useful info or dirt. So let's just mop the floor with him real quick. No, wait.
all right.
Hey boss, that unless their employees suffer deserves the same thing. Alright, so we'll come in with a Frailer. Right, I'm gonna come in with an Aggie Dine.
You're mine. Damn it.
Joker,
Oh,
you
that is not what I wanted to happen. Fine, we'll try Mazanaga. I know I want the wind out, but yeah, I was gonna do it in a pattern.
Skill's pretty good.
Bum, 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 bum.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
No, you'll need to attack with extra oomph to get out of this one.
Up to the plate. Okay. Yep, use that. And that's why we bought them, so.
Thank you.
Alright, please don't miss.
Go down.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Ravage them.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
That's lovely, lovely.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Okay, so let's swap out. Not Harriet. Let's get Ryuji out and get Morgana in.
Sorry, I'm out.
Turn now.
Oh, that is just not on, mate. Alright, anyway. Probably better to heal, actually, first.
Thanks.
Dum, 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 dum.
I'm very grateful.
It's just not on. It's just not on. Triple down.
Persona! Take that! Noir's weaker than
Alright, so
before.
hopefully
Hungry.
still hit these guys. I don't like that missing. Maybe I need to buff myself to make sure I do get the hit.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Alright, bat and pass.
I'll hit. On to the next. Persona! Girl, show your might!
Oh, they're weak to that as well. Oh. Okay, well that changes things.
They're done for!
See that chair? That's the chair I was on about previously. Money! What we got? Deathbound. Medium physical damage to all foes 1 to 2 times. I'm gonna change out for headbutt.